Ladies and gentlemen, in a world that often equates volume with power and action with success, silence can be easily misunderstood. It is seen as passivity, a lack of courage, or even an inability to cope. However, for a woman fighting a silent battle, her silence is not a void. It is not a sign of weakness, but an embodiment of strength, resilience, and introspection. When a woman chooses to remain silent in the face of adversity, it doesn't mean she is helpless. On the contrary, her silence often speaks louder than words. It is a deliberate act, a space she creates to process her emotions, evaluate her situation, and plan her next steps. Instead of seeking external validation or sympathy, she turns inward, drawing strength from the quiet corners of her soul. This is where she builds her emotional fortitude. Silence allows her to maintain her dignity and composure, even when everything around her feels chaotic. She doesn't need to justify her pain or prove her worth. In her silence, she holds the power to reflect deeply on her circumstances, confronting her fears and doubts with a level of clarity that cannot be achieved amidst noise and distraction. It is in this stillness that she cultivates the resilience needed to face the challenges ahead. Society often overlooks the strength it takes to endure pain quietly. It is easier to lash out, to let emotions spill over, or to blame the world for one's struggles. But choosing silence, especially in the face of hardships, requires immense self-control and emotional maturity. This choice signifies that she is not allowing her circumstances to define her or dictate her reactions. Instead, she is using her silence as a shield, protecting her peace and energy from being consumed by negativity. Furthermore, silence is a powerful form of communication. It sends a message of self-respect and confidence. A woman fighting a silent battle communicates that she values her energy and refuses to waste it on futile explanations or arguments. Her silence sets boundaries, teaching others that her worth is not tied to their perceptions or approval. Over time, this silent strength becomes her armor. It helps her develop patience, empathy, and understanding not just for herself, but for others as well. She learns that the storms she weathers in solitude are not meant to break her, but to shape her into someone stronger and wiser. Her silence is her way of honoring her journey, embracing the struggles, and preparing herself for the triumphs that lie ahead. Silence, when chosen with intention, is an act of courage. It is a quiet rebellion against the chaos of the world and a testament to her inner strength. For a woman battling silently, her strength is in her ability to endure without faltering, to reflect without fear, and to rise without fanfare. In the end, her silence becomes her greatest ally, proving that true power often lies not in the noise we make, but in the strength we hold within. A woman fighting a silent battle often carries an invisible weight, the expectations of society, family, friends, and even herself. These expectations are pervasive, shaping how she should act, speak, and respond to challenges. They demand perfection, patience, and unwavering leaving little room for her to be vulnerable or seek help. This burden can feel suffocating, but it also serves as a crucible, refining her character and resilience in profound ways. Expectations begin early in life for many women. They are taught to be nurturers, to prioritize others' needs above their own, and to wear a smile even when their hearts ache. These societal norms often go unquestioned, reinforcing the idea that expressing pain or seeking support is a sign of failure. As a result, a woman may internalize these expectations, choosing silence over self-expression to avoid being judged, misunderstood, or dismissed. This silence, however, does not mean she is unaware of the burden she carries. She feels its weight in every decision she makes and every step she takes. Yet, she also knows that surrendering to these expectations without reflection can strip her of her individuality and autonomy. Instead, she uses her silent battle as an opportunity to redefine what strength means to her. She learns to navigate these expectations on her terms, setting boundaries and choosing which voices deserve her attention. The invisible burden also teaches her the value of self-awareness. Carrying these expectations forces her to confront the tension between who she is and who others want her to be. It compels her to ask herself difficult questions. What do I truly want? What values matter most to me? What battles are worth fighting? These moments of introspection help her discover her authentic self, which can be obscured by the weight of others' opinions. Moreover, this silent struggle fosters empathy. A woman who has endured the pressures of expectations understands what it means to feel unseen or undervalued. This awareness often makes her a source of comfort and support for others facing similar challenges. Her ability to empathize becomes a quiet strength, enabling her to uplift those around her while maintaining her sense of self. It is important to acknowledge that no one should have to bear such a burden alone. But for many women, the choice to endure silently is not a weakness. It is a reflection of their adaptability and inner fortitude. They find ways to cope, whether through creative outlets, spiritual practices, or building private sanctuaries where they can recharge and reflect. In the end, the invisible burden of expectations becomes a catalyst for growth. It teaches her to balance the demands of the external world with her inner truths. While the battle may be fought in silence, the lessons it imparts resonate loudly within her, shaping her into a woman who knows her worth, trusts her instincts, and rises above the constraints imposed by others. Her journey is a testament to the power of self-discovery and resilience, proving that even the heaviest burdens can lead to profound transformation. A woman engaged in a silent battle often discovers reserves of inner strength and emotional resilience that she didn't even realize she possessed. These qualities become her anchor, helping her navigate the storm when external support is absent. This strength is not loud or performative. It is quiet and deeply rooted in her ability to endure, adapt, and rise above the challenges she faces. When life feels overwhelming and no one is there to offer a helping hand or a listening ear, a woman learns to rely on herself. This self-reliance becomes a defining trait, enabling her to face adversity head-on. She understands that life's challenges are inevitable, but her response to them defines her character. Rather than succumbing to despair, she chooses to find solutions, even when the path forward seems unclear. Emotional resilience, in particular, becomes her greatest asset. This resilience is not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging her feelings and finding ways to process them constructively. She learns to sit with her pain, understanding that it is a part of her journey, but not her entire story. Over time, this ability to navigate her emotions builds her confidence, proving to herself that she can withstand life's trials. Her resilience is often forged through experience. Every setback, every disappointment, and every moment of loneliness teaches her something valuable. She learns that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone toward growth. She discovers that setbacks are opportunities to reevaluate her goals, refine her strategies, and emerge stronger. This perspective allows her to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to develop her strength further. In her silent battle, she also discovers the importance of self-compassion. While resilience is about enduring and growing through hardship, self-compassion is about being kind to herself during the process. She learns to forgive herself for her mistakes, to honor her efforts, and to celebrate her progress, no matter how small. This self-compassion acts as a counterbalance to the inner critic that often emerges in times of struggle, reminding her that she is worthy of care and understanding, even from herself. Her inner strength and resilience also inspire others. Though she may not seek recognition or validation, those who witness her journey often find her example deeply moving. She becomes a quiet force of inspiration, showing others that it is possible to face life's challenges with grace and determination. Her story encourages others to find their own resilience and to believe in their ability to overcome adversity. Ultimately, the power of inner strength and emotional resilience lies in their transformative potential. They allow a woman to face her silent battle with courage and dignity, emerging not just as a survivor, but as a creator of her destiny. She becomes a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure, adapt, and thrive, even in the absence of external support. In embracing her resilience, she discovers her true power and unlocks the limitless potential within herself. In the absence of support, a woman engaged in a silent battle often comes face to face with the importance of cultivating an independent identity. This process is not merely about survival, but about self-discovery and empowerment. It is an opportunity to redefine who she is, separate from the roles, expectations, or validations imposed by others. An independent identity begins with self-awareness. When external voices are absent or unhelpful, a woman must turn inward to examine her values, passions, and goals. This introspection allows her to ask essential questions. Who am I without the opinions or expectations of others? What truly matters to me? What brings me fulfillment? These questions are challenging but liberating as they help her understand her authentic self. This journey toward independence often requires unlearning societal or cultural norms that dictate how a woman should think, how or prioritize her life. It means breaking free from the pressure to conform and finding the courage to forge her own path. This isn't about rebellion for its own sake. It's about aligning her life with her truth, even when that truth diverges from the conventional. Developing an independent identity also involves cultivating self-reliance. Without the safety net of external support, she learns to trust her instincts and judgment. Decision-making becomes a deeply personal act, guided by her inner compass rather than the influence of others. This self-reliance strengthens her confidence, proving that she is capable of navigating life's complexities on her own. As she builds her independent identity, she also recognizes the power of setting boundaries. When support is scarce or absent, she learns to protect her energy and prioritize her well-being. She becomes selective about whom she allows into her life, ensuring that her relationships are reciprocal and uplifting. This boundary setting is an act of self-respect, affirming that her time and emotional resources are valuable. Another crucial aspect of independence is self-expression. In her silent battle, a woman often discovers new ways to articulate her thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Whether through writing, art, music, or another medium, Self-expression becomes a tool for processing emotions and asserting her identity. It allows her to share her story on her terms, reclaiming her narrative and using it as a source of empowerment. Her independent identity is not about isolating herself from the world. Rather, it is about building a strong foundation within herself. This foundation enables her to engage with others from a place of strength and authenticity. It allows her to contribute meaningfully to her relationships and community without losing sight of her individuality. Ultimately, the development of an independent identity is a profound act of self-love. It empowers a woman to take ownership of her life, embrace her unique journey, and stand tall in her truth. In discovering who she truly is, she finds a sense of freedom and fulfillment that external validation can never provide. Her silent battle becomes a catalyst for transformation, helping her emerge as a woman who knows her worth and is unafraid to live authentically. In the face of adversity and the absence of external support, a woman's inner resilience becomes her most vital asset. It is the wellspring of strength that allows her to navigate the storms of life, adapt to challenges, and ultimately thrive. Resilience is not simply the ability to endure, it is the capacity to grow stronger and more self-assured through adversity. At its core, resilience begins with mindset. Challenges and obstacles are inevitable, but how a woman perceives and responds to them makes all the difference. A resilient mindset shifts the focus from why is this happening to me to what can I learn from this. This perspective transforms hardship into a teacher, presenting valuable lessons about strength, patience, and perseverance. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to sharpen her resolve and cultivate a deeper understanding of herself. Building resilience requires acknowledging emotions rather than suppressing them. A woman who faces her silent battles knows that resilience does not mean being immune to pain or struggle. Instead, it involves recognizing and processing these feelings, allowing herself to grieve, reflect, or even rage when necessary. Emotional honesty is a cornerstone of resilience as it clears the path for healing and growth. Another critical aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life's challenges often demand that we adjust our expectations, strategies, or goals. For a woman without external support, this might mean finding innovative solutions, reevaluating priorities, or seeking strength in unexpected places. Adaptability does not signify weakness. Rather, it is a testament to her resourcefulness and ability to evolve in the face of change. Resilience also involves fostering a sense of purpose. In her silent battle, a woman may draw upon her personal values, dreams, or aspirations to guide her through difficulties. A clear sense of purpose acts as an anchor, providing direction and motivation even in the darkest times. Whether it's the desire to create a better future, contribute to a cause, or simply achieve personal growth, purpose gives her a reason to persevere. An often overlooked component of resilience is self-compassion. In moments of struggle, it's easy to be harsh on oneself, but resilience grows stronger when paired with kindness and understanding. A woman must learn to treat herself with the same care and empathy she would offer a friend. Self-compassion allows her to acknowledge her efforts, forgive her missteps, and recharge her spirit. The power of resilience is amplified when coupled with small, consistent actions. A woman in a silent battle might find strength in daily routines, mindfulness practices, or incremental progress toward her goals. These habits, though seemingly minor, build momentum and reinforce her ability to endure. Ultimately, inner resilience is a dynamic and transformative force. It enables a woman to face life's trials with courage, adapt to the unexpected, and emerge stronger than before. Her resilience becomes a testament to her character, a reminder that no matter how tough journey, she possesses the strength to overcome and flourish. By harnessing this inner power, she not only endures her silent battle, but reclaims her agency, dignity, and hope for the future. For a woman fighting her silent battles, envisioning a future of hope and possibility is a profound act of resilience and defiance against despair. The process of building a future beyond adversity is not just about surviving the present, it is about intentionally reclaiming dreams, setting purposeful goals, and creating a meaningful path forward despite the challenges. The first step in this transformative journey is embracing the power of choice. A woman enduring hardship must recognize that she retains the power to choose how she responds to her circumstances. While she may not control the external forces around her, she can choose her mindset, priorities, and the direction she wants to move in. This empowerment often begins with a simple, profound realization. She is not defined by her struggles, but by how she rises above them. Reclaiming dreams requires revisiting the aspirations and goals that might have been sidelined by adversity. This step involves honest reflection. What does she truly desire for herself? What dreams still ignite her passion? Even if those dreams seem distant or unattainable in the moment, reconnecting with them provides a compass for her journey. It's about shifting the narrative from I can't because of what happened to I will because I am determined. However, turning dreams into reality demands actionable steps. Vision alone is not enough. It must be paired with strategy and perseverance. A woman must break her goals into manageable tasks, celebrate small victories, and remain patient with herself as she works toward progress. Whether it's pursuing education, building a career, or improving her well-being, these incremental steps remind her that progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. An essential aspect of building a future beyond adversity is cultivating a growth-oriented mindset. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they do not signify failure. Instead, they offer opportunities for learning and growth. A resilient woman views obstacles as stepping stones, each one teaching her more about her capabilities and resilience. This perspective allows her to approach life with curiosity and determination rather than fear or defeat. Support systems, though not always present during her silent battles, can be cultivated as she moves forward. Seeking and building meaningful connections with others who inspire, encourage, and understand her journey can provide a foundation of strength. These relationships reinforce the idea that while she is capable of facing challenges alone, she doesn't have to. Self-belief is perhaps the cornerstone of building a future beyond adversity. A woman must nurture her confidence, acknowledge her worth, and believe in her potential to create a life of meaning and fulfillment. This self-belief is not about ignoring the scars of the past, but using them as evidence of her strength and perseverance. Ultimately, building a future beyond adversity is an ongoing process. It is not about erasing the pain of the past, but transforming it into a source of power and purpose. By reclaiming her dreams and striving toward them with courage, she demonstrates the profound strength of the human spirit. She becomes a living testament to the idea that no matter how difficult the journey, the future is hers to shape.